Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to start with these brows. We're doing a tropical, vibrant, colorful look today. So I'm just filling my brows in with a Wet n Wild dark brown eyebrow pencil. And I switched back to pencil. I've been doing the dip brow for a little while, but I kind of miss my pencil. So I went on back to my handy dandy old pencil, and I'm just going to fill in my brows and clean them up. And then you're going to see me go in with a clear brow liquid gel to take care away of my flyaway hairs, because I have really curly eyebrows and they tend to get everywhere. So I'm just going to go in with that and clean up those hairs and fill in my brows and clean them up with concealer. So normally I use LA Girl Pro Conceal, but I wanted to try some new products, and I knew that NYX had came out with their Can't Stop, Won't Stop line or whatever, and it's supposed to be matte. So I went and got some of the concealer and some of the foundation, and that's what I'm going to be using in this tutorial today. And I could have went a little lighter on the concealer. It wasn't as light as I would have liked it to be. It didn't really give me the lightness that I usually get with my LA Girl Pro Conceal, but the consistency of it was good. It kind of put me in the mind of NARS as far as the consistency, and it was pretty spreadable. It wasn't hard to blend it out at all. So overall, I like it. Not a bad product, so if you haven't already got you some, you should definitely try it. And they do have a wide variety of shades. I've noticed that since Fenty has came out, that a lot of the makeup brands are coming out with multiple shades in the darker skin tones, and I'm loving it. Like, I just really love it. I've never really had a hard time finding my shade in colors, or not in colors, but in makeup brands. But I know some women of the darker skin tone have had problems finding a good shade to match their skin color, and I'm really loving the fact that a lot of these companies are taking into account that there are more skin tones than fair skin. So that's really dope, and I'm really loving that. So shout out to Rihanna for, making them step their game up in these shades and these colors, because they really getting down with the get down, I tell you that. So now I'm going in with my P.Louise base in the number 0. This one does not have any tint to it, any color to it. It's just white. So because I'm doing a look with bright colors, I wanted something that was going to make my colors pop. Colors always are going to be brighter and more vibrant on top of a white base. So that is why I'm using the white base for this look. You don't have to necessarily use P.Louise. I know NYX has one. Ambrosia Cosmetics has a good one as well. The Ambrosia Cosmetics, it kind of puts me in the mind of the P.Louise. It's kind of the same consistency. NYX is a little on the oily side, but it still works good. So, whatever you can get to, whatever you can afford, I would go get it. Especially if you're going to be doing vibrant, colorful looks. This white base just, it really makes the look, and it brings out those colors and gives you the best color payoff. So I would definitely invest in some white base if you're going to be doing colorful looks. So I'm going into my BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I think this is the second one. And I'm taking the pink shade out of there. It's like a bright pink, and I'm just putting that in my crease. And really packing that color on. I'm just using a kind of tapered blending brush to put that color on. I'm not blending it out just yet, but I'm making a U shape, and then I'm going in with the orange color. It's kind of like a neon orange, and I'm putting that right above that pink, kind of in the pink but above it as well. And I'm putting that on, and then I'm going to blend that out, and I'm going to blend those two colors together so that that line of pink is not a harsh line. So now I'm taking the two brightest yellows out of that palette and I'm putting that above the orange, and I'm using that as my transition shade, and I'm just really blending these colors together so that they are seamlessly flowing and the blend is just perfect. That's really the key to eyeshadow. It's just blending. Really, that's the key to makeup, period. You have to blend, ladies. Like, blend for your life. Okay? You gotta blend. That just, it makes everything flow together really just perfectly. So if you want to have a flawless beat, if you want your face to be popping, you better blend that. I'm not gonna cuss today, but you better blend that stuff, okay? You better blend it. So I'm taking a smaller detail blending brush and I'm going into that purple in the palette, and I am just putting that on the outer V, and I'm taking it to the inner corner because I'm going to do a halo look for this beautiful tropical, colorful, vibrant look today. And I'm just taking that purple and just putting it from the outer to the inner and blending it into that pink as well. So I'm kind of creating a sunset look here, how I'm putting that yellow and that orange and the pink and then the purple. It just looks like a sunset. When you're doing eyeshadow looks and you're using multiple colors, you want it to have that gradient effect, that light to medium to dark to darker. Like, you just want it to look like that. It just should flow just seamlessly, flawlessly. Like, it should just be popping. So that's what I'm doing there. And then I'm gonna go into my P.Louise base. This is the same one that I used to base my lid, and I'm gonna create my halo. It's basically just like a half moon shape. And I'm just using a flat concealer brush to do that. And I looked up so that I could get the not the concealer, but the eyeshadow base on my crease area. So that kind of helped me know where I needed to put that product and where I needed to place it so that it could cut that crease a little bit and help me create that halo effect. You want to take your time when doing this step because it is very easy to mess it up, but it can easily be fixed if you do mess it up. So after I put that P.Louise base down and make that halo, I'm going to go back in that purple and I'm just going to place that on the outer parts of that product there and kind of create like a V shape, or make the P.Louise base look like it's in a V shape. And then I'm going into this tealish green shimmery shade in that Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm placing that right in the middle on top of that P.Louise base. So I'm just going in with a makeup wipe and I'm cleaning up any fallout that I may have had from doing the eyeshadow. This is why I don't do my foundation first when I do my eyeshadow, because with eyeshadow it's powder, you're going to get fallout. If you do glitter, you're going to get fallout. It's inevitable, it's going to happen. So I just save myself an extra step in having to go back and clean it up. I just do my eyes first. I work from my eyebrows to my eyes and then my face. Some people do it differently. It's just up to you, whatever your preference is, whatever works for you. But this way it works for me. So I took a little highlight and I popped that in my inner corner of my lid, and now I'm going in with my NYX liquid matte liner, and I'm just doing a wing liner. I'm spraying my face with some Mario Badusky. I think that's how you say his name. Their lavender spray. I just like to spray my face with it. I like the way it makes my skin feel before I put my foundation on. And I am putting on a little milk of magnesia. I seriously have tried everything for my oily skin and my T-zone. I've used Becca, I've tried Urban Decay, Smashbox, Maybelline, the Babyliss, I think it is, primer. I tried just about everything, and milk of magnesia just works for me. I don't put it on every time that I do my makeup, but when I really want to stay matte and I'm really going for a flawless matte face, I will pull out my makeup magnesia. It may not be the best thing for your skin, but you know what, hey, it gets the job done and it does not make me shine. So I just, I stick with what I know, and I've used everything. I have everything in my kit, like in my possession, but this just works for me sometimes, It is what it is. But I'm going in with the NYX Cant Wont Stop foundation. Now, this is my first time trying this foundation, and I wish I would have gotten it a little bit darker, but it looked like it matched me okay in the store, but it's always tricky, and I know this from working working in the makeup stores and stuff. You can't always go off of that fluorescent light, and you gotta go outside, but I was rushing, and I was just trying to get something, so I tried this foundation, and it's not bad. I wish I would have just got a different color, but I'm going in with their concealer, and I want to say this one is in Mahogany, or it might be Carmel. I don't know. I'll link it in the description bar. But I'm just using that as my highlight. Now, y'all know normally I use LA Girl Pro Concealer, but like I said, I want to try something new. So I did go and purchase these products so that I could try them out. I've been hearing good reviews about it, so I was like, let's go ahead and just try it. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm just blending that concealer out under my lid. I mean, not under my lid, Lord have mercy. Under my eye and my nose, chin, and my forehead. To set my concealer that I use to highlight with, I'm taking my Sacha Buttercup powder and I'm placing that on all the areas that I put the concealer on. I'm really pressing that into my skin. You want to get the product into your pores. You want to press it into the skin. That's going to help with you staying matte. That's going to help with the concealer not creasing. So it's very, very important that you really push that into the skin. Using Ruby Kisses Ebony Powder for my contour. Y'all know I always do a powder contour. I hardly ever do cream. So I'm just taking that powder and a little contour brush and contouring this face and shaping it and snatching it and, you know, all of that good stuff. And I'm dusting off that Sacha Buttercup powder as well and just going over my whole entire face, making sure everything is flowing together and everything is seamless. And I did put some MAC Dark Deep mineral skin finish on as well. For blush, I am using a eyeshadow out of the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and I'm just placing that on my cheekbones, and I'm using my own cosmetic line for my highlight today, and it's in the shade Cane, and this is my favorite highlight. I have 5 shades, but Cane is my absolute favorite. I love this one. It's just so pretty. It just gives you a really nice glow. But I'm using that for my highlight today. And I'm just highlighting the high points of my cheekbones and my nose. I stacked my lashes. I had some lashes left over in my kit, and I just stacked 2 different ones. But I didn't really film this part because I always have a hard time putting my lashes on camera for some reason. I be struggling, y'all. It is really a struggle. Then my eyes start watering. It just be a mess. So I be trying not to do it on camera. I got a little bit of it on camera so that y'all can see it, but I think I'm gonna do a tutorial where I'm just putting on lashes so that y'all can see how I apply lashes. And you know, maybe it can help somebody, but I be struggling trying to do it on camera. Y'all just don't even understand. You always want to add some liner after you put your lashes on, just to kind of hide the lash line. So always keep that in mind when you're putting on lashes, to always go back in with some liner to cover that lash line. So I'm going in with my cosmetics line again, Beat Her Flawless Cosmetics. If you don't know, now you know, you better go get you some. But I'm using Majestic, and it's kind of like a magenta color, and I'm using that to outline my lips. And then I'm gonna go in with a nudish, it's like an orangey kind of nudish color from MAC. It's also a liquid matte lipstick, and I'm gonna place that in the middle, and I'm gonna just blot my lips together to kind of create a ombre look. To finish this look, I'm going to spray my face with my NYX Matte Setting Spray, and it's just going to tie all of this together, and here we have it, the finished look. Who is she, y'all? Popping. Colors just vibrant, the eyes are popping, lips popping, highlight popping, it's everything. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with all my videos, and I'll see you all next time.